Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting stories. In this episode, we are going to begin with the official squad list that have just been released for the game against Inter Milan tomorrow, Tuesday, in the Champions League. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Jules Kounde, as it has been reported that Barcelona are getting very good sensations about the key defender's recovery. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. So guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona will resume their UEFA Champions League campaign on Tuesday night against Inter Milan at San Siro. Having lost their last European encounter to Bayern Munich, the Catalans will be gunning for all 3 points in Italy. And ahead of their trip to Lombardy, Barcelona have released the squad list that will be on the plane. There are no major surprises on the roster called up by manager Xavi Hernandez. The injured quartet of Ronald Araujo, Jules Kounde, Memphis Depay and Hector Bellerin remains unavailable. As a result, have not been named on the list by the Barca boss. Frenkie de Jong, who underwent tests yesterday to determine his fitness levels and availability for the Inter Milan clash, is also not part of the squad that will be flying to Italy. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, Inaki Pena and Anu Tenas from the goalkeeping contingent for Barcelona. Eric Garcia, we have Gerard Piqué, Andres Christensen, Alejandro Balde, Jordi Alba, Marcos Alonso, and Sergio Roberto make up the defensive department. Young Marc Calzado, who was called up by for the weekend against Mallorca, continues to be part of the squad as a potential option at right back and defensive midfield. Sergio Busquets, Franck Kessié, Pedri and Gavi will be competing for the starting spot in the middle of the park. Pablo Torre is also an option at the manager's disposal. Robert Lewandowski, Ousmane Dembele, Rafinha, Ferran Torres and Ansu Fati will be the attackers that Xavi can call upon, as you can see from the list there. So tomorrow's game will be a very important game that we need to go and compete and win after losing to Bayern Munich in match day 2 of the Champions League. Of course, we all know our group is officially the group of death in the Champions League this season, and there is no room for mistakes. It's clear we need to win Inter Milan. If we have any chance to qualify, we need to win them home and away, because we play at the San Siro tomorrow, then play at Camp Nou next week. So it's going to be a very crucial game for Barcelona to win, knowing fully well that the group is not an easy one. So everybody knows that maybe Victoria Pleasant is the underdog and everybody needs to win them in that group. But if we fail to win Inter Milan, it's going to be a big problem for us, right? So we just need to take maximum points, not just for the game tomorrow against Inter, but also for the return leg that will take place at the Camp Nou next week, Wednesday. So the squad list is out, as we have already read the names that Xavi have placed forward that will likely feature for that game. Of course, we have 4 injuries as it stands: Araujo, Jules Kounde, Frenkie de Jong. I think 5 of them, not even 4, because we have Frenkie de Jong, Jules Kounde, Araujo, Memphis Depay, and also Hector Bellerin. So there are 5 of them who are not available for that clash. So interesting to see how the game is going to play out for us tomorrow. Of course, it's a game that we'll all expect to win. We know Inter Milan is not an easy opponent, but with all due respect, we need to win the game, because looking at Inter Milan's form recently, they have been poor, losing their last 2 games in the Serie A and conceding 5 goals in the process. So it's something that Barca needs to capitalize on. Their manager there, Inter, is even under pressure. And even though we're hearing reports that despite the loss or whatever, despite the result in the Barca game tomorrow, he will not be sacked, from what I got yesterday. So let's see how the game is going to play out. A game that we should just keep our fingers crossed. We need to win. We need to win the game, because this is a group that there are no room for errors. Bayern Munich are there, who are still the favorites to top the group, but Barcelona needs to show the world that they are also right up there. They are big boys in Europe. They are gradually coming there, and they are there to compete, not going to the Europa League again like last season, which many people saw it as a big disgrace. Seeing FC Barcelona going back to the Europa League, it will be a more disgraceful, right? So I don't think this should happen again. We learned our lesson last time out. We were all shit last season. And I think this time around we have a better squad, far better than last season, and there's every right that we push our place for the next round of the competition and compete to even go as far as the semi-finals. Then I think the fans will be okay with that. So let's see how it's gonna look like tomorrow at the San Siro as the official squad list is ready, and now all fans will be keeping their fingers crossed to see the official lineup that will officially be released some few hours to the game tomorrow night. So great game. We wish the best of luck to the team. Then on to the next story of discussion. Despite missing out on the UEFA Champions League matchday squad for the Inter Milan game, Barcelona's summer signing Jules Kounde is said to be recovering well from the injury that he sustained during the recent international break. The former Sevilla man returned from France with a hamstring injury after being taken off during the Bleu 2-0 win over Austria. While Barcelona did not provide a particular live timeline, injuries of this nature usually take around 4 weeks to cure. However, soon after the test, the training videos posted by Barcelona captured Kounde walking alongside his teammates, leading to the suggestion that he might be back earlier than anticipated. As it turns out, while Kounde will not be traveling to Milan, journalist Gerard Romero has confirmed that FC Barcelona are feeling optimistic about his quick recovery. Kounde was spotted on the pitch doing regular exercises with Frankie de Jong on Sunday, and the journalist states that the sensations surrounding Kounde's recovery are very, very good. However, the Frenchman and the Dutch midfielder are both not part of the squad to face Inter Milan. This means Xavi might once again deploy a certain Alejandro Balde at the right back spot. If not, Jordi Alba might lose his place, keeping Balde at the left while Eric Garcia can occupy the right side of the defense. In any way, Barcelona will have a shortage of defenders, given that Hector Bellerin is still nursing his injury, while Ronald Araujo is out for a subsequent amount of time. As for Jules Kounde, with fixtures coming thick and fast, Barcelona will hope to have his services at least during the first El Clasico of the season, if not against Celta Vigo on Sunday, October 9. It's really great news to hear that Kounde's injury looks like it's gonna recover faster than expected. Of course, initially it was expected that it should be at least 4 weeks, but from the way things are going, according to Gerard Romero, Barca are sensing some good feelings about Kounde's injury, and this is a very, very good news if it actually happens the way we are expecting. If Kounde can come back earlier than we expect, Kounde have been brilliant. What a brilliant signing he has been for Barcelona. Of course, he have always shown his class during his time at Sevilla, and he have been so important. I think he will be a big miss for the few games that he will be absent. So we wish he comes back faster than expected. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.